Well, it's been quite a while since we've gotten any updates from Big Firebird on their very controversial Arcee figure. But now we finally have some news after many months of patiently waiting. Big Firebird has updated us with 3 new images. The first is a collection of full-color CG renders of their Arcee figure, which it seems they've backed off a bit and are no longer brazen enough to flat out call their toy Arcee. She is now Nicee. But names aside, we can now see her in full view from head to toe, and she is shown here in her typical G1 configuration, not the sword or bow modes that we've seen in previous concept art. In addition to full body shots, we've also got 2 close-ups, one of her head and the other of her, well, you know. Let's move on to the next image, which features photos of the actual physical gray prototype itself. Here we see her in both her car mode and bot mode. Her car mode looks great. It's very much the G1 Arcee car mode with just a little more style and detail. Definitely one of the better third-party Arcee car modes we've seen. Her bot mode picture actually doesn't show us too much. She's kind of shown from the side and her shield is blocking most of her. If this photo shows off anything, it's the kibble that she has on her back. We can clearly see her car interior and her front hood. But it doesn't look that bad. We've definitely seen worse. This picture is almost like her saying, if you can't love me at my kibbliest, you don't deserve me at my sexiest. But still, at least it gives us some indication of the level of articulation she'll feature. From what we can see of her legs, it looks to me like she'll probably have a double bend at the knee, as well as some ankle articulation. So she's probably going to be very highly articulated. And finally, we have what at first glance looks like a real color version of the figure, but upon closer inspection, it seems to only be a CG render of her. She's even in the exact same pose as the previous image. What's interesting about this picture is that, unlike the previous color renders that we just looked at, here she's presented in a red and black color scheme as opposed to her traditional pink and white one. Honestly, she kind of looks like she's in Windblade's color scheme. What do you think about this? Does this mean that they might release this figure in different color schemes? That's it for Big Firebird's Arcee, or should we say Nicee, figure for now. But it seems like they may be working on some other transforming robot girl figures. So let's take a look at what else they have in store. Now you may remember that Big Firebird, in addition to their not Arcee figure, have also shown off their design for her little sister, the original little motorcycle robot girl, which has kind of become their mascot. Back during the Chinese New Year, we saw a version of her, or what we thought was the same character, redesigned with a pig alt mode in honor of the Year of the Pig. But later we saw physical prototypes of not just their red motorcycle girl, which seems to be called Red Motor, but also another yellow motorcycle girl that's actually a tricycle. And then Big Firebird teased and later showed concept art for 2 more girl transformers in the same style, a pink one and a blue one, which are not bikes like the other 2, but instead transform and combine into a stealth bomber. And to top it off, it seems that these 4 girl robots combine into one bigger robot, with the 2 stealth bomber girls turning into a giant pair of boots, the yellow one turning into the torso, and the red one becoming the arms and head. I think this is a really interesting idea, and something that we haven't really seen before in Transformers. The closest we've had to this is probably Landfill or Build King from Robots in Disguise or Car Robots. But I really like how each of these girls has a different body type. I've also seen people theorize that these girls' expressions or characters are based on different anime archetypes, such as yandere, tsundere, dandere, and kudere, if I'm even pronouncing those right. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, so let me know down in the comments if you think so. And finally, related to these 4 is a 5th design, that of a black kitty cat girl. I mean, she's literally a cat girl robot that transforms into a black saber-toothed lion and a kind of jet mode. Pretty cool. I'm all for triple changers. Come to think of it, I don't think we've ever seen a female triple changer in Transformers before. Well, you know, except for the likes of Shatter from the Bumblebee movie, but she's yet to get an actual triple changing toy. That's it from Big Firebird for now. Let me know what you think of these cute little anime robot girl Transformers. Are you interested in them even though they're not actually based on any real Transformers? And of course, let me know if you're still excited for their Arcee or Nicee figure. What do you think of her Windblade color scheme? Do you think they'll do a version of their Windblade in Arcee colors too? Also, I'd like to thank everyone for watching my original Big Firebird Arcee video. It's my first ever video to reach 100,000 views. Who knows, maybe we could get this video to 100,000 views too. That would be amazing. If we do, maybe we could convince Big Firebird to send me an early review copy of their figure, and I could do a video review of it here on the channel. If that's something you'd like to see, don't forget to like and share this video. And while you're at it, why not subscribe if you haven't already? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.